Welcome to PricePlow. My name is Mike, and today I am so happy to bring something very new to you. This is the Smoothie Company and their supplemental boost packets that are meant to be added to your shakes, smoothies, soups, literally anything for you to get an extra boost out of your foods. In each packet, we have one serving of an efficacious dose of various different supplemental ingredients, trademarked ingredients that we trust and we've covered a lot on this channel and on our blog. And so today we're going to introduce you to them. We're going to go through some of the different packets that they have, and then we're going to do some taste testings as well. So the whole idea started with a man named Paul and the Smoothie Company, where they realized that smoothie stands wanted to have some different ways of offering different benefits to the smoothie stands, and without having to mess with like a scoop of this or opening up a capsule of that to put it into the smoothie. This is an easy way for a barista to just rip open a packet and give someone a little bit of extra, say, turmeric or an extra bit of focus just by throwing in the smoothie, blending it up, and selling it. And that's the add-on. You could choose one, you could choose two, you could even stack 3 of these together. And now they're selling them for home use as well as at the smoothie stands. This can be added to anything though. In my hands, I have the turmeric boost. We're gonna go through all these and then we'll have some fun drinking it too. But in my hand, I have turmeric boost, and then we have an immunity boost and the My Focus boost. We talk about ashwagandha on our channel a lot. This is a serving of sensoril ashwagandha. These are all trademarked ingredients. So that's kind of the backstory, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. You can add to yogurts, oats, all sorts of stuff. So let's kind of cruise through all these different options. And we have a blog post on blog.priceplow.com. Their website is mysmoothie.com. MYSMUTHE. It's got the, I need to show some branding real quick. That's how they are spelling it. This thing's trying to track me. Focus. There we go. That's how they're spelling it right there. So check that out. So first off, let's just go through all the different ingredients that they have. You'll notice that they're all trademarked ingredients. Each one of them, since it's tough to get a small amount of supplemental powder into a packet, they use NNB Nutrition's Mitofiber, which is a resistant tapioca starch that does not have glycemic impact. And all of these ingredients are very safe on the diet. And that's the thing with protein shakes. We've seen a lot of like technologies increasing the absorption of protein. And we see a lot of meal replacements that offer some extra veggies inside that have a lot of calories, but we really haven't seen anyone sell a boosted protein shake that has a lot of extra like micronutrients or phytonutrients, and probably because a lot of people want different things. And that's exactly what this is for. You can add it yourself. And that's what we like about protein shakes, is because if it's a low carb, low fat protein shake, just high in protein, then it works for any type of diet. And that's the same type of thing here, whether you're keto or vegan, paleo, high fat, low carb, high carb, it doesn't matter, because these will have very, very negligible impact, just providing a little bit of extra micronutrition to you. So let's start with this turmeric boost that I've been flinging around here all the time. And so turmeric drink boost has actually 250 milligrams of curcumin C3 complex and 210 milligrams of curcumin C3 reduct. I'm a huge fan of this blend. There's a little bit of tetrahydrocurcumin in there, so you get a broad spectrum of very like laser targeted anti-inflammatory approach from various forms of the high curcuminoids. Now, a lot of people like to add turmeric or even just regular curcumin to their smoothies. That's not good enough, because the research shows that it's very, very poor. It has very, very poor bioavailability. However, the Smoothie Company, you can tell they've been reading their PricePlow blog, because they're adding BioPerine to this as well. That's a black pepper extract that's been shown to increase curcumin absorption by 2,000%. And they're using some of the higher bioavailability forms of the curcuminoids anyway. So right off the bat, right when I saw this, I knew, okay, they're onto something. We're gonna have to drink this in a protein shake. I have an idea. We'll see how it goes. But I knew they're onto something because they're using the trademarked ingredients. They're not just getting some bunk turmeric off the shelf. This is actually stuff that will have serious impact. And I'm a big fan of turmeric. So after that, I'm going to go through mostly in the order of popularity on their website, mysmoothie.com. And after that comes the Digestive Health Boost. And this one actually contains a digestive enzyme blend from Digizyme. We see that in protein powders all the time. Really high quality stuff, as well as lactospore, which is a probiotic. And the idea for the digestive enzymes is to allow you to digest your food better. You have lipase for the fats, you have protease for the proteins, you have amylase for the starches, cellulase for plant fibers, and there's also lactase for lactose if you are drinking dairy. This will help digest it. And then lactose spore is going to help your gut produce the healthy spore forming bacteria that will help your gut maintain its health. So pretty cool one here. This one is going to be combined with a fiber one that we'll talk about next. Now, my favorite that we're gonna just take this one to the dome here. My Energy, and this is just 150 milligrams of organic coffee berry, a natural caffeine source that is fair trade and has a bit of a nootropic boost that we've seen. We see this on a lot of the focus supplements, a lot of the pre-workout supplements. So this is the one that has caffeine. So if you want to shake, you're feeling a little bit down, this is the one I would add. And we're gonna take it to the dome in a little bit. So more on that coming soon. Antioxidant boost. This is a really unique one because there's all sorts of different fruits that have high antioxidant claims. The fruits don't make the claims, the companies make the claims. But this one actually uses delphinol maqui extract, M-A-Q-U-I, and maqui berry. And so this is actually known to man. There may be more antioxidant rich fruits out there, but this is the one that we currently know as the highest antioxidant value, and they are standardizing it for 35% anthocyanins and 25% delphinidins from this ingredient known as delphinol. So very interesting antioxidant one. All right, next up in line, my fiber. I actually mentioned this. This gets paired a lot with a digestive health one. And with this one, it is adding 3 grams. This little pack's a little bit thicker. It adds 3 grams of Fiber Smart soluble tapioca fiber here. So if you are taking, you're using a lot of carbohydrates, you're not getting enough fiber in, I would add this one. Should have a low glycemic impact though. So boost your fiber intake, boost the size of stuff going on down there, and we will continue. So next I'm gonna put these two together, my fruit and my veggie. These each contain what's known as PhytoServe, a trademarked ingredient who's meant to have one serving is going to consist of the amount of micronutrients and phytonutrients as one serving of a fruit and vegetable. So if you believe that you need like 3 to 5 servings of fruits or vegetables for optimal health, and you're running a little bit short on a few days or whatever, you could add in one or both of these, and then you'll be able to add some a more broad spectrum of fruits and vegetables to your diet. For instance, my veggie contains broccoli sprout, which is very, very healthy. There might even be some sulforaphane in here. And we're gonna get into a little bit of these in detail later on. Broccoli sprout, onion extract, broccoli, tomato, carrot, spinach, kale, and Brussels sprouts, a lot of our favorite veggies, whereas my fruit has grapeseed extract, wild blueberry, raspberry, prune, cranberry, tart cherry, strawberry, bilberry, grape, blueberry extract, and raspberry seed. So a lot of different fruits that you're probably not getting into one serving here. After that, we have my Focus Boost, which is a 250 milligram dose of the sensoril ashwagandha, and huge fan of this cortisol reducing ingredient that's going to hopefully chill you out, make you feel a little bit better, and may even, once it reduces cortisol a little bit, may assist with fat loss, may assist with testosterone, and just a little bit, just helping the body get back to homeostasis. So you can see as I calm down as I talk about my focus, I love me some ashwagandha. After that, we have Heart Health Boost, and this is the one that if I were to use pre-workout, it'd be this, because it includes caprose amylin fruit extract, which can improve blood flow by way of increasing nitric oxide production, which we often see in pre-workout supplements where we're trying to get that extra blood flow to the muscles and extra pump. Well, it may reduce blood pressure and help just ease the burden on the heart there, and by reducing blood pressure, we're going to increase blood flow, possibly increase some of those pumps if you're working out. So if you're training, so a lot of our users here in the sports nutrition world, I'd combine Heart Health and My Energy, and that's a quick little pre-workout stack. Maybe the My Focus if you're into the ashwagandha pre-workout. I like it, but not everyone wants that at pre-workout. And then after that, finally, we have Immunity Boost, and this is just a big serving of Phyto C, which is a natural vitamin C extract that's been shown to have higher bioavailability. I would argue that maybe mixing with the turmeric, some of the fruits and vegetables, antioxidants would also help with the immunity status, let's say. And there's one that I do not have, and it's actually a recovery boost that has a prickly pear. So unfortunately, we're not going to get to use that. So overall, I think this is a great idea because you can just rip these things open and have at it, put it in your shake. So let's do a little bit of fun here. I'm gonna switch over to the shotgun mic so you don't have to hear me swallowing. We're gonna mix up a few different protein shakes from some of the brands that we already work with here on PricePlow, and we're gonna tinker and see how we do. And maybe I'll even add some of the veggie to the veggie boost to some chicken broth as well, because it's not just about shakes, it's also about the yogurts, the oats, soups, anything. So I'll be back in a second. All right, we're back. Here's how we're gonna do it. I have a vanilla. We're gonna start with some dairy, whey protein. Let's fruit enhance that. Then we're gonna go dairy-free but animal-based. It's shake time. I'm gonna add turmeric to this one. Vanilla, cinnamon, turmeric. I don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. And then we're gonna add some digestive help to some peanut butter vegan protein to help with that harder to digest vegan protein. And then I have some yogurt. We're gonna add some antioxidants to that as well. So let's get this going. I'm gonna start with a baseline shake. We got a lot of video editing to do here, so let's try to cut it up a little bit. Now, I will say that these products have been sent for free. Nearly everything here is. I may have paid for this one. Everything else has been sent for free. When we do have a business affiliate relationship with all the companies here, including my smoothie or the smoothie company. And so with that disclosed, let's get a baseline. I'm just making some regular protein shakes here. This is my proteins, the whey vanilla ice cream, I believe. Oh, this one already has, looking at the label over there, it already has Digizyme inside. So we're gonna get a baseline blend here. Let me add some fruit and vegetables. I'm doing 5 different things here because I'm taking that My Energy one to the dome. All right. Company name My Protein. Yeah, you would expect the flavors to be really good, and it is. That is a great vanilla ice cream flavor. Tough to beat the dairy, folks. Okay, My Fruit. Get us a serving of those fruits and vegetables that I listed before. Now let's see if I can show you how this comes out here. I'm trying to floof open the packet here. And so if you're a barista at a smoothie stand, it doesn't get any easier than that. You allow your customer to choose 1 boost packet. They can pay extra if they want 2 or 3. Rip it open, toss it in there, boom, boom, throw it away, all done. Looks about the same. Oh, now if you're at a smoothie, I don't think you're gonna be able to taste it. This adds just a little bit of fruity flavor. That's even better. This is a really good protein. This adds just a little bit of fruity flavor to this whey protein shake. If it was like a chocolate shake, you wouldn't really notice it. If it was in a big smoothie, bunch of greens and stuff, you wouldn't even notice this. Just an extra serving of fruit here. I really like that. That's a good boost. Okay, next up, this is the challenge. We're gonna go in with Rich Piana's Shake Time. And this is based off of beef and egg protein. Now this one I gotta shake extra hard too. It is a little bit more, this flavor is a little bit more on the clumpy side. They also have a chocolate flavor, but so the reason I'm adding turmeric here is because a lot of people avoid dairy because it can be inflammatory to some, and in general, the dairy-free protein powders may be lower inflammation. And I believe that to be true with the shake time one right here. However, what better way to reduce inflammation than not only just removing some of the stuff that causes inflammation, but adding back turmeric. Okay, baseline taste. Vanilla, cinnamon. Cinnamon hits pretty hard there. That is a very unique protein. Let's see what happens with turmeric boost. Honestly, like turmeric, oh, this is very orange. I'm gonna make a mess here. So, yeah, I know it's disgusting, but this is our job to taste some of this stuff. Okay, so honestly, I think turmeric boost is understating the power of this ingredient or this packet, because it can include the stuff that's from turmeric. And I get it, like people want to buy turmeric, so you go for turmeric boost. Turmeric is just like the raw powder from the root. It is not the same as curcumin, which is the active constituent that actually makes it orange. And even that isn't good enough. This has the curcuminoids that really provide the anti-inflammatory power. So if you're looking at just adding turmeric to your shake, yeah, sure, it is healthy. But in order to get like literal efficacious benefits, you need grams and grams and grams of the stuff. You can see that kind of orange things up. A little bit of flavor impact. That goes good with cinnamon. Honestly, I wasn't sure I was gonna like this one. Turmeric and cinnamon. If you have like a cinnamon-based shake, I can feel a little bit of the aroma actually coming up the sinus. That's a nice little anti-inflammatory shake right there. Yeah, so my take, turmeric and cinnamon are a nice little combination. There is a little bit of spicy kick in there. And then for the vegans, I do have Raw Nutrition's vegan protein. This is a peanut butter flavor, and I'm gonna do the My Fiber blend and the digestive health blend. So okay, Raw Nutrition's vegan peanut butter. I added too much water, but that's really good. I always like that one. That's a good peanut butter flavor right there. So digestive health, we're gonna add some of that lactose spore and some of the digizyme here. And so that's just coming out pretty much white. It's probably a better idea to rip it all the way across. You can see I only ripped it on the corner. If you had scissors, if I was a barista, I would just cut it right across and then dump it open. Don't mess with that angle. And then where is the fiber? This one is going to, I'm gonna practice what I preach. I cut the head right in half. All right. My fiber, you're gonna see this is a lot more stuff. 3 grams of fiber right there. Is that gonna make it or break it for you? No, it's gonna give you a bump though. Obviously, if you're a believer in fiber, and I am we don't need to get into my personal opinions. If you're low carb, I'm really honestly not the hugest fan or hugest believer in fiber, but if you're a high carb dieter, I absolutely am. So for me, it's conditional. I'm a conditional fiber believer. Okay, so we have raw protein, vegan, peanut butter, fiber, digestive health boosts. Actually thickened up. The fiber thickens it up. This could actually be used for some people in some recipes where you need to thicken things up. That's impressive. It's noticeable. I said I had too much water. Now I have the perfect amount of water. I did not expect this. 3 grams of fiber will do that. Take a look at this tapioca starch. Folks, this might not even be, you might want to use this for your recipes and cooking. A nice quick 3 gram, put it right into your recipe and things are gonna thicken. It's getting a little thicker as I go too. You might not want to let this one sit around too much, or you're just gonna have to add a little water because it is forming some level of a little bit of gel. Now inside of this protein, I do need to look, we do have peanut butter. There is xanthan gum in here already too, so you're getting a little bit of that. That's interesting. You can see a lot of fun things. There's a lot of cool stacks you could do here. You're just discovering things on our first run here. Okay, now finally, I confiscated some of my daughter's. I have some of this coconut yogurt stuff. I want to add a little bit of antioxidant power into this. See what this maki berry is talking about. Let me get a spoon. I don't have a whole lot left. Is this trying to focus on me? Okay. Look at that. You guys tell that thing's loaded with all sorts of good stuff in here. Probably didn't have enough yogurt, but we're going to make this happen. Going from coconut yogurt to maki berry coconut yogurt. That's incredible. I like that. So this coconut yogurt's got sugar in it. It's sweet. I already had a drink of this in a vanilla protein, and it was very good. It wasn't this good. This is combining so well. Wow. Antioxidant boost. That's moving up my list. Okay, and then finally, let's throw some veggies and some chicken broth. I'll be right back with that. And then that should close it out. Oh no, then we're gonna see what the coffee berry tastes like too. Give me a second. Glass of chicken broth, I'm ready. Steam it a little bit. That's good. Perfect amount of salt, nothing crazy. All right, now it's time to get the my veggie. Here's my cut. Dare I say I smell a pinch of broccoli in here. Now if this doesn't mix, I do have a stirring thing. So consider this your soup. If you have like a tomato soup, it could probably, tomato soup could overwhelm any flavor. Let's see what happens with this. It actually mixes really well. This mitofiber is really mixing well. I didn't do anything here and it just went right in. I don't need to use that guy at all. All right, here we go. No way. Okay. Some of like I said with the tomato soup, it could easily overwhelm the flavor here. I'm getting just a pinch of like, I think a little bit of like that broccoli sprout kind of flavor. That's what I'm getting. And then some onion is in here. I think the chicken broth had some onion too. Oh, that's growing on me. It's honestly, it's contributing about like 2% of the flavor here. This stuff has all been relatively mildly flavored, so I'm enjoying this. So yeah, if you want to do a vegetable soup, amplify it, just boost it with some my veggie. Boom. That's really good. All right, finally, I've always wanted to know as if I need more caffeine, I've always wanted to know, what does this coffee berry taste like? Does it really taste like berry? We're about to find out. This is 150 milligrams worth. Some crystal clear focus coming on up. Wow, okay. There's a little bit of fruitiness, but it's definitely bitter like coffee, but not totally bitter like coffee. You throw this in any drink, and it's not so strong that it can't be overwhelmed. There is definitely bitterness here, as expected from coffee. I like black coffee. I'm cool with that. Put this in a smoothie. That's got a good aftertaste too. It's pure coffee berry. I can see. I can see why some people are putting this in pre-workout supplements too. Doesn't really ruin the flavor profile, and the benefits are definitely worth it. Big fan of this stuff. Anyway, that is my introduction to the smoothie company. We had some fun here. I got a whole war zone of a mess of powder and everything over here. But in general, you can kind of see how you can mix and match different stacks for your personality, for your mood, for what you need. Find a smoothie stand that has it, or buy your own, and mix it with whatever you like. I think that, yeah, we learned some cool stuff here. My fiber can be added to thicken things up, and any type of recipe. They have a really high quality turmeric that you can put into your stuff. If you want to try some coffee berry, My Energy, toss it anywhere. Just leave some packets in your car. You could dry scoop it if you want. It probably would be better in a drink. And then the one thing we haven't done, I got to do it. I've pretty much had all of them anyway. We got to try some ashwagandha. This is the one I am not expecting to taste good. Let me cleanse my palate here. Ashwagandha coming up. Let's help it out with some soup. It's not the worst tasting ingredient in the world. Companies have gotten really good at flavoring over it. You put that in your smoothie and you're gonna take care of it. I will say though, that was easily the worst tasting one of the bunch, as expected. Ashwagandha is very, very herby, but very, very powerful. Drinking the soup with it took care of it. But in general, we're not here to be tasting ashwagandha. We're here to get the focus boost, the cortisol reduction from it, and it is a feel-good ingredient. So now that I have all sorts of good stuff in my body, I'm gonna get back to work. Thanks for watching. You can subscribe to the PricePlow channel. Leave some comments below how you would stack this pre-workout. Let's talk about heart health plus the energy boost. But there's so many different things that you could do, and we still haven't had the recovery boost as well. So stay tuned to the PricePlow channel. Maybe I'll get my hands on that. Thanks again for watching. Oh, and by the way, it is mysmoothie.com, mysmuthe.com, and at mysmoothie on Instagram. Thanks.
Welcome to PricePlow.